So first of all, I don't have Golden Collection 1 because in Britain it came out as 4 separate DVDs, which were Best of Bugs Bunny, Best of Daffy and Porky, All Stars, Volume 1, and All Stars, Volume 2. So basically that is the equivalent, don't think there's anything missing, well that is the equivalent of Golden Collection Volume 1. That is equivalent to Golden Collection Volume 1, he says, looking at the camera. This was bought in Britain as well, because you can tell it's bought in Britain, because it's got a PG on it. And this is Golden Collection Volume 2. So this is the second Golden Collection DVD collection. So these were the first DVDs to come out of Looney Tunes. And there you go, that's what it looks like inside. 4 discs. Very nice, very nice. And after that one, me unsurprised, I'll put it in wrong, look at that, terrible. We have Golden Collection Volume 3. At this point, I'm ordering them from America because they're not coming out in Britain. They're taking too long to come out in Britain. They have now all come out in Britain and they're on a box set very cheaply, all 6 Golden Collections in a box set. But I think they've got some, I think some are censored and some are bits are missing. So I think it's best just to have these ones still. So this is Golden Collection of Volume 3. So maybe Golden Collection Volume 2 in America had it like this because it's got a separate thing for each. Whereas the UK version had 2. So that's a nice package. So that's Golden Collection Volume 3. Then Looney Tunes continues with Golden Collection Volume 4. Whee! So these are all 4 discs. 4 disc collections. There you go, that's what's on that one. Bugs Bunny favourites. A dash of Tashlin, Speedy Gonzales, and Kitty Corner. Now here's disc 5, volume 5, 4 disc collection. Early days, I like the early ones. I like getting the early stuff, the black and white ones. Disc 3, disc 1, that's in that kind of packaging. That's my tummy going rumble. Rumble, 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 rumble. Sometimes I look at camera, sometimes I don't. Just the way I roll. And final Looney Tunes Golden Collection that came out was this one, which was Looney Tunes Volume 6. Golden Collection Volume 6. Lovely artwork on this one. First one to have Bosco on the front. There's a kind of war theme to many of them. It's the packaging. And that was the last DVD collection of, I think actually the Superstars came out before the Platinum, but I'm going to show you them in the order I've got them in my shelf. So we'll now move on to the Platinum, which has some exclusives and some reboots of the DVD. So Platinum Blu-ray versions of the well-known ones as well. So that's the first Platinum volume collection, which had a nice little book in it. There we go. So that's that one. And then you get a bit smaller after that. This is Platinum Collection Volume 2. I bought all of these at the time they came out because I've always been into cartoons. And this is Platinum Collection of Volume 3. Yeah, we've got a cat coming over to see us. There you go. Cat alert. Okay. Right, okay, so yeah, there we go. Looney Tunes Platinum, Volume 3. And the newest Looney Tunes is Collector's Choice Volume 1, which is coming out on Warner Archives. These are really good. So, more new cartoons. Mostly stuff that has not been on DVD before. Or Blu-ray, obviously. And this is the most recent one. I just finished this the other day. This is Looney Tunes Collector's Choice Volume 2. It's very good. And I think this might have been the first Blu-ray. I could be wrong. This is the Mouse Chronicles. This came out on DVD and Blu-ray. Actually, I think the premium, what are they called? The platinum ones came out on both as well. But this is a collection of Sniffles and Hubie Bertie. So an unusual choice for a collection. But I'm getting all of them. I'm getting all these. Can't stop me getting cartoon DVDs. So it's like a Chuck Jones collection. This came in a box with a Bugs Bunny Ringo. So yeah, so that's Bugs Bunny. So that's a 4-disc Blu-ray collection. Some repeats. Oh no, 3 discs. Sorry, 3-disc Blu-ray collection. Some repeats, but a lot of ones that haven't been released elsewhere. And this came out. This is when Warner Archive releases are hard to get in Britain. They're actually quite easy to get now. And I ended up ordering this to arrive when I was in Disney World. And I was very excited. This is Porky Pig 101. This is all the black and white Porky Pigs in a 5-disc collection. Some are not remastered, so they're kind of off-the-shelf copies, as Jerry Beck calls them. But it's one of my favourites because I love the black and whites. I love Porky Pig, so I devoured that one. This is Un Coniglio Extraordinaire. I think it's Hair Extraordinaire. There are 2 exclusive Bugs Bunny Superstar collections. This is one of them, but my version is in Italian. I don't quite remember why. I think they're a present, but they were just ordered and they turned up from Amazon Italian. But the actual cartoon, the actual DVD is British, but the packaging is Italian. So that's Hair Extraordinaire, and I think the Daffy Duck one is called Frustrated Fowl. But my version is called Un Papero Felito. So that's a Daffy Duck one. Mostly exclusives, if I remember rightly, those ones. They also had, they were letterboxed, unfortunately. So they missed a bit of the screen. This one, we're back to British ones. This is Porky and Friends from the Superstars. This is Foghorn Leghorn and Friends. Pepe Le Pew and Friends. And Sylvester and Hippity Hopper. And that's the first row. If you can see Doctor Who's behind there. I've got Doctor Who Blu-rays now replacing them. This is an odd one. Basically, I haven't got the Superstars version of this. But I found this very cheap. It's a lot of the... Basically, it's Roadrunner. But it's the ones... from the late 60s, the Rudy Lariva ones, so they're not very good ones, and some recenter ones. There's 3, I think, which they call Webtoons, which are on the American Superstar one, which aren't on this, but I'm not that fussed about it, so that's my equivalent of the Looney Tunes Superstars British version. Okay, we're now into Disney. So I've got most of the cartoon Walt Disney treasures. I don't have all of them, because they became very expensive. But this is the earliest one, well, early ones anyway. This is Oswald. There have been since been some found new Oswald cartoons. So that's Oswald. They look like this inside. These are American, apart from the ones that are thinner, which are British. So these ones are ordered from America. They all play on British systems, but they never came out in Britain, these ones. This is Disney Rarities. So that's Alice in Wonderland, the Alice ones. Plus other shorts. There you go. So that's a really lovely package, that one. Then the next one I've got, this is a British version. This is Silly Symphonies. So that's the first one. And then we go to America again, because these ones didn't come out in Britain. This is more Silly Symphonies. That's volume 2. So more Silly Symphonies. Then we've got Mickey Mouse in black and white. Again, American, because it's thicker. They did come in those metal boxes, but I didn't keep them, and they're all battered and bruised now. And this is Mickey Mouse Complete Black and White Volume 2. And next up we have got, we're going back to Britain now, Mickey Mouse in living colour. Mickey Mouse in living colour Volume 2. and the Chronological Donald, Volume 1. And these next ones, I was hoping to get the American version that had the German ones on that are not available in Britain, but I didn't get it. This is Volume 2, 1942 to 46, and this is in another language. I don't know what language this is in. I think I got these off eBay. Can you read that? It's in a different language anyway. Oop, one's falling out there. So that's Chronological Donald 2, Chronological Donald 3, and unfortunately I don't have Chronological Donald 4 because they got wildly expensive and I couldn't afford them, and I don't know if they're available anymore, but I don't have number 4. So that's the only one really that I'd like to have that I'm missing, I think, which is Chronological Donald 4. This is Complete Goofy. This did eventually come out in Britain, but I got it on the American version. That's lovely. That's all the Goofies. That's a nice collection. And Pluto is in 2 sections. Complete Pluto. Obviously, there's a lot of Pluto on the Mickey Mouse ones as well. So that's Complete Pluto Volume 1. And Complete Pluto Volume 2. And now we move on to a different company. We move on to Popeye. This is one of my favourites. As you know, I really like the black and white ones. So that's 1933 to 38, Popeye. Don't have any Betty Boops because they're not sort of come out officially Betty Boops, and haven't really decided what I should go for with other sort of Fleischer type things. So I just got the Popeyes, 1938 to 1940, and Volume 3, 1941 to 43. And then we've got the Warner Archive ones. I got these more recently. It took a while to get these. But anyway, that's 1940s Volume 1. So there's just one disc on these ones, which is the way it is now, unfortunately. But it's better that they're still coming out, even if it's Warner Archive, rather than the box sets that we used to get. So these are Blu-ray, so I moved to Blu-ray. Oh, that one's a bit battered there. And the last one in this row is Droopy. Worthwhile having, even though I've got Tex Avery as well now. Even though some of these are DNVR'd as well, so you miss some of the black lines. But it does have some that aren't on the Tex Averys, which are coming up now. So there's 3 Tex Averys. I think that might be it now. There are some that haven't come out, but they're the more contentious ones, so they're probably not going to be any more, I don't think. So that's Tex Avery Volume 1, Screwball Classics. Used to have a VHS of Tex Avery. I used to love. Tex Avery Volume 2. And Tex Avery Volume 3. And then we get Tom and Jerry Golden Collection Volume 1. Again, because of contentious old cartoons. Volume 2 did not come out. I do have more DVDs. There's sort of like a cheap collection, which I've not put into here. So there's like 6... But the only one I've put into sort of the main collection is Chuck Jones at the end. And I'd eventually be nice to have something in the middle. But I do have Tom and Jerry elsewhere in different DVD form. Then we've got Woody Woodpecker. We go to Universal. Woody Woodpecker and Friends. These are 3 disc collections, if I remember rightly. And I was more interested, to be honest, in there's like 5 on each disc of various different cartoons. So the one-shots. And is it 10? How many cartoons are on this? 75. Maybe it's 10 one-shots and 15 Woody Woodpeckers in each one. But I can't get into it. I can't get into it to check. And here's Woody Woodpecker Volume 2. Woo! I can get into this one to check. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. So disc 1 has 15... On this one, disc 1 has 15 Woodies, 5 Oswalds, and then 5 cartoons. Then there's 15 Woodies, 5 Andys, 5 musicals, 15 Woodies, 5 Jillies, 5 cartoons. So yeah, so basically 10 one-shots and then the Woody Woodpeckers as well. But yeah, that's good. Ooh. Okay, we're in. Next up, we've got Pink Panther. So slightly more TV-ish Although these did come out in the films, the early ones. This is a 4-disc collection. 13 hours, 124 original Pink Panther cartoons. And these are the Pink Panther offshoots. So Anton Aardvark, Inspector, and then Inspector Part 2. That's a 3-disc collection. I don't think I've actually watched that one, but I've got it anyway. Jolly Frolics. This is a lovely collection. This is UPA ones. Jolly Frolics. How many discs are on this one? 3 discs. 3 discs. And then later on I thought I should get the other UPA theatrical cartoons, which, as the cartoon experts out there will know, was Mr. Magoo. So I've got that one as well. So there's the Mr. Magoo theatrical collection. Not got the TV collection. As you can tell from here, I don't really collect the TV cartoons, despite the t-shirt I'm wearing today. And we'll end with 2 more. This is the Warner Brothers Home Entertainment Academy Awards animation collection. So this is unusual in that it features, unusual at the time anyway, it featured Warner Brothers, MGM and Fleischer all on the same discs. Most of these are elsewhere now, but there was a good way of getting other cartoons at the time. And finally, this is TV cartoons, but I like them. I didn't collect the 70s one, so I've just got that one. Peanuts 1960s. And we'll end there. Bye bye, cartoon fans.